Welcome to Historic Places Days. I'm Patricia Kell. I'm the Executive Director of the National Trust for Canada. And today I'm at the Centre Block on Parliament Hill. We're here to learn more about the conservation project taking place in the Centre Block, a decade-long project not only to conserve the heritage fabric of the building, but also to make it a modern facility to house the Parliament of Canada. I'm joined today by people who are working on this project, so let's find out some more. In honor of Historic Places Days, today we're on the Parliament Hill, and I'm really pleased to be joined with Lena from Public Works, who's going to tell us a bit about the project on the Centre Block here. So welcome.
Thank you so much. Hi, Patricia. My name is Lena Trenholm, and I'm the Senior Director for Design and Heritage Oversight at Public Works.
Fantastic. So the work that's happening on the Centre Block is perhaps the largest heritage conservation project in Canada, perhaps that there's ever been in Canada. Can you tell us a little bit about the scope and the goals of the project?
Absolutely. So this project, you're absolutely right. This project is massive. It is one of the largest, most complex rehabilitation projects in Canada, even globally. Our main goal for this project is to take the original building and restore it to its original glory, but at the same time, modernizing the building to meet the needs of our visitors, our Canadian citizens, and our parliamentarians. Now, to do that, as you can appreciate, there's probably a lot of items that we need to include in the new buildings, one of which is carbon neutrality. It's a major goal of ours to ensure that the building is carbon neutral. Universal accessibility is also extremely important for us. When the building's open as well as the landscape, you'll see that throughout, as well as a complete redesign of the building exterior. So we have masonry that's being restored, new windows, new roof, plumbing, mechanical, and electrical systems that are being completely redone. Physical security is being updated, as well as cybersecurity to make sure that the building meets the highest standards, as well as seismic upgrades and fire protection. So these buildings will be state-of-the-art when they're completed.
So I find it really exciting to hear you talk about it like that, the marriage of the heritage value of the place and also meeting contemporary goals for its continued use as the seat of Parliament. So I'm sure it's very challenging to balance both those things, but I really appreciate that it is possible, in fact, to run a project that meets all of those goals at the same time.
It is, and absolutely, there's another important part that I just want to mention. Where we're standing right now will soon be where the Parliamentary Welcome Centre Phase 2 will exist. So this will connect with the Parliamentary Welcome Centre Phase 1 that we currently have, and this is going to be an underground facility that will connect the East and West Block as well as Centre Block, and will provide parliamentarians and visitors an opportunity to move through the campus seamlessly.
Fantastic. Now, our theme for Historic Places Days this year is gardens. So is this project going to have any impact on the landscape in Parliament Hill, which in fact also in itself has heritage value and was part of the original design of the campus?
Yes, absolutely it will. So we are redoing the landscape. We're rehabilitating it to its former glory, plus making a little bit of modern interventions. The Canadian Picturesque is what we're titling the landscape. And this Canadian Picturesque will leverage the previous Canadian Picturesque that we had when it was originally opened, but we'll add some more modern features. One of the things that you'll come to see when this is done is we're providing an opportunity for people to connect with people and to demonstrate that through the landscape, as well as people to connect with nature, because as Canadians, that's something that's very dear to all of us, and we want to make sure that that has a place on such a prominent center.
This is such an interesting and complex project. What's been your biggest surprise in working on it?
Well, that's a great question. So since I started, I think the biggest surprise for me was the number of experts worldwide that are working on this project. For example, we have seismic experts from the most seismically active places in the globe, which is New Zealand, involved in this project. We have archaeological paint experts from the UK helping us make sure that we choose the right paint colors and it's done perfectly. At the same time, we have the oldest bell foundry in the world from the Netherlands working on the carillon. And finally, the Independent Design Review Panel has been formed from a combination of Canada's leading expert architects.
So if people are in Ottawa this summer and are interested in the project, can they come and visit the hill?
Absolutely. So there's tours of West Block and East Block, and of course the lawn is open for visitors, and there's lots of history along the hoarding of the construction site that people can refer to get some history.
Thank you so much, Lena, for giving us this behind the scenes glimpse at what's happening in Centre Block, and really excited to see how the project shapes up over the next couple of years.
Thanks so much, Patricia.